my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Philomena. If you're new here, karibu sana. This is being Ilomik, where we live in love and we grow in grace. Today we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're not going to talk about girls and boys who have decided not to stay with each other. We are going to discuss about purpose. And so let us talk about signs that you're not living in purpose. So you may have heard in this channel or in other places where people talk about a lot of stuff about purpose, and you thought, well, how do I know that I am living in whatever I am doing with my life is me living out my purpose, or am I really not living my purpose? How can I tell if I'm living in purpose or out of purpose? And previously we did discuss ways in which to figure out your purpose. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to link it down below in the description box. And before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you may get notified when I post new videos every Mondays at 8 p.m. Now let's get into it. So the first sign that you're really not living in purpose is in the work that you're doing now, the work or your everyday your daily engagement. You're not excited for it. You don't have goals for it. You just go ahead and do whatever comes, whatever is there, whatever you're told to do, you just do as per the book. You're not excited for it. You don't want to improve on it. You don't want to get better at it. You have no goals of growing in it. You are just stagnant and you're stuck where you are because it has become like sort of a comfort zone. You don't have goals for it. Actually, sometimes weekdays are you're always stressed out in the weekdays, and your weekends are always better. Now I do understand that most of us do love our weekends because we rest, we get to spend time with our friends and our relatives, we get to do things that are a bit more exciting. But this is when you're not living in purpose. It is to the extreme. You totally don't love the weekdays because it is stressful. It reminds you of doing things that you're not excited about, that you're not excited to wake up in the morning to go to your work. That is a sign that you're probably not living out your purpose, and you may want to start doing something to identify that purpose. Or if you have identified it, start doing things little by little to get you to your purpose, one day at a time, a step at a time. The second sign that you're not living in purpose is your mood. And this is not when it is that time of the month. If you're a girl, no, it's throughout. Your mood is just really on the downside. You're miserable, you don't have energy, and sometimes where it is very bad is you have certain depressive symptoms. And if you can't link these depressive symptoms to any other things or any other problem that you may be having, then it may be better for you to try and start figuring out your purpose, or actually start working on it and living it every day, because it is not normal to live a life where you don't have energy any time of the day, or that you have you have less energy most of the days of the week, the month, and the year than days where you have energy. You should be excited about something in this life. That is how a good life is supposed to be. And if you are living in your purpose, that is how you should be able to identify it. You're excited to wake up, even if not all the days, some days and most days you're excited about what you do, the people that you meet in the place that you're going to, the people that you engage with. There's just something that makes you want to be there. The third sign that you're not living in your purpose is you keep procrastinating your dreams, or you've put your dreams on hold, or you keep saying, one day I will have this, one day I will do this. You are not living it right now. It's like you've sort of come to a comfort zone where this is okay for now, but maybe one day I will get to do it. I will get to do whatever my dream is and get to live my dream. So the question is, why can't you do it right now? Because you don't know how long you have. But not to scare you, why can't you just live every day doing the things that you love, being with people that you love, with people that you love to engage with, speaking about things that you love to converse about? What is the problem with having that kind of life? So whatever dreams it is, whether it is saying, I will build my dream house someday, and you're not actually doing anything. It's not like you're saving up for it, it's not like you're buying materials for it, it's not like you're budgeting for it. You say you're going to dream to build this dream business. You're not doing anything about it. You're not saving for it. You're not budgeting for it again. You're not researching about it. You're not networking with people who can help you build your dream. When you're not doing anything towards your dreams and you keep saying, oh well, I will do it one day, maybe my dreams will come true, it may be also a sign that you think that your dreams are unrealistic, and so you keep putting them off for a day that we all don't know when it's going to be, and we really don't even think if it's ever going to happen. So please get a purpose and start working on it bit by bit. The fourth sign that you are not living in purpose: happiness does not last. The things that you do to make you happy don't keep you happy for a while, for any period longer. um and that's not okay. And some of the things that one of the things that this is something that made me really be drawn to purpose is I used to see, especially when I was in school, and you have these dreams of, this is where I want to work, and this is the kind of thing that I want to be doing. And I would watch, and especially during my attachment and most of my internships, I watch people doing the exact same thing that I am that I am wishing that I get to do, and they're not happy. They're not excited about life. They're not excited to get their office better. They're not excited to do anything over and above. They're just doing things to get by, to get to the end of that month, to get their salary, be happy for a while, and then they're back to the thing that makes them, they're not excited about what they're doing. And I ask myself, is it worth it to just have this job if it doesn't make me happy, if it makes me exactly like these people? So then my mindset changed to get something that makes you really really happy, and be in a place to walk away from it if it doesn't make you happy, and especially if that happiness doesn't last. Now, getting a salary is a good thing. It gets you excited, but it only gets you excited for like what, a few weeks, a couple of weeks, or even just 1 week, or until that salary is ended. And then after that, you're back to being miserable. Or you get you work, you get your salary, you make your purchases, you go for shopping, you buy your best car, you buy your a good home, and then that also doesn't make happy. And some of the things that people who are not happy try to do is, collect, do things that help them collect wealth so that they can be wealthy, or things that give them pleasure. Where is the next party, who is going to be on the next party list, where we're going to go, and then that happens, and then happiness ends just right there and then. That is not a life worth living, and that is a big sign that you're not living in purpose. So do something that makes your happiness last longer, something that satisfies you in your life. If it's helping other people, if it's having conversations that are really important to you, if it is building that business, just something that makes you makes you grow and makes your happiness stay for a very, very long time. The fifth and my last point of signs that you're not living in purpose, which is the saddest of them all, is that you find that you have no real direction in life, and people around you tend to direct your path in life. What I mean with this is, if someone tells you you need to apply for this job, this is the job that is right for you, you apply for that job and you go ahead and just live and be comfortable right there. You're not asking yourself questions like, is this what I want? Or would this make me happy? Will I be excited every day to go do this job? People who have very good intentions tell you what to do, and you, no questions asked, you go ahead and do that. That is people directing your life path. And this usually happens when you don't have a direction, because if you don't have a direction, someone will tell you, go north, you go north, go west, you go west, do this, you do that, because you have no direction. So people then start giving you directions, and that is very sad. You start living what their dreams are for your life, instead of you actually living your own dream for your life, your own purpose, what it is that you're intended to be in this world, and what you aspire at the end of your days. What do you want your life to be about? Those are very important questions that you should ask yourself, so that when people give you ideas, then you can question them, and if they are really, really good for you, then you can go in that direction. I'm not saying that people directing you is a bad thing entirely, but do you ask questions? Is this a good thing for me? Will it make me happy? Does this align with my direction of life? Do I have a direction in life, and is my direction the kind of direction that makes me really, really happy and excited about my life? So you guys, those are my 5 points. There's a lot that are a lot of signs that you're not living in purpose, but these are the ones that I really, really wanted to share with you. You can research as much as you want, but the thing is, it's not just important to know the signs. The one thing that is really, really important is, once you know that really, really I am not living in purpose, once you've answered all these questions, and you really come to the conclusion that I'm not living in purpose, is that you start working on it. Ask yourself the important questions. Ask yourself what your direction in life is, what your purpose in life is. Try and figure out what it is. Have conversations with people around you, to just be able to have a connection with yourself. Also have conversation, be able to communicate with yourself and relate with yourself in a very healthy way, so that you feel safe to talk to yourself about these things, about asking yourself very vulnerable questions and answering them very honestly, because these questions are what then drive you to make the right decision and direct you to your purpose in life. So thank you so much for watching this video. I am So glad that you chose to watch this video. See you next week. Don't forget to subscribe. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, or share it with anyone who you think would really benefit with this video. And I'm talking a lot, so see you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you so much. Bye guys.